Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling a question we've actually heard from a few of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, basically asking, what's the real story behind this brand new YouTube channel and podcast, the Insight Stack?
Okay.
People want to know if it, truly delivers on its promise. Does it really simplify complex ideas? What's the unique value here?
Right. What makes it different?
Exactly. So, consider this your shortcut. We're going to explore its core mission, figure out who's behind it, and what it actually promises for you, the curious learner. Okay, let's unpack this.
Well, what's fascinating here, I think, is how the Insight Stack's mission seems to go beyond just, aspiring to simplify things. There seems to be a real strategy baked in.
Strategy, how so?
It's linked to the creator's background. It's
Yeah.
not just that they want to simplify, but how their specific mix of tech knowledge, content skills, and HR experience gives them this kind of rare lens.
A lens to distill trends into actual wisdom.
Exactly. Actionable wisdom, which, let's face it, is pretty foundational for anyone trying to navigate all the information thrown at us today.
Okay, so let's get into that. Who is this visionary creator behind the Insight Stack? The welcome notes call the creator Adapt Content.
Adapt content. Yeah.
Which isn't just like a clever handle, is it? It really feels descriptive of someone with a really multifaceted background.
Definitely.
They're listed as a content strategist, a Google product enthusiast, which is interesting, and an HR professional. That's the day job.
Right. And then a solopreneur by night.
Yeah. That blend alone, it suggests a pretty relevant, maybe even unique perspective, don't you think?
Precisely. And it's not just a random list of jobs. It connects directly to the channel's purpose.
How so?
Well, the creator actually says this platform is, and I'm quoting here, an extension of what I live and breathe. Thoughtful content, emerging tools, and meaningful trends that shape how we work, live, and create.
Okay, so it's personal, lived experience.
Exactly. It suggests the content isn't just academic, it's born from real-world stuff.
Yeah.
That adds authenticity, right? A unique perspective.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, think about it. How often do you see content that really bridges tech innovation and, like, the human side of the workplace? It's pretty rare.
That's true.
Yeah.
So what does all of that mean for the actual outcome? What kind of content does that background suggest we'll get?
Well, it points towards practical insights, I think.
Yeah.
Actionable stuff.
Rooted in both tech and people.
Yeah, exactly. Cutting edge tech, but also a deep understanding of, human dynamics. It sort of implies content that helps you connect the dots, your digital life, your work life, your growth.
Okay, so that's the vision, the person behind it. But how does the Insight Stack actually manifest? Like, what is it?
Good question.
It's described as both a video channel and a podcast, built with a really clear goal: to simplify complex ideas and turn them into content that makes sense and makes an impact. Which sounds tailor-made for you listening, the learner persona, always looking for clear, digestible knowledge that actually sticks.
And if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's pretty insightful how they're planning to use specific tools to do that.
The tools. Right. What did the notes say?
They specifically mention Google VO3
VO3.
for cinematic visual storytelling through short videos, and also NotebookLM
NotebookLM. Okay, what's that for?
to power in-depth episodes. Now, for people who maybe aren't familiar, VO3, that's Google's AI for generating video from text, pretty cutting-edge stuff for visual storytelling.
Right. Making complex ideas easier to grasp visually.
Exactly. And NotebookLM, think of it like an AI research assistant. It helps synthesize info from your own sources. So the key insight here isn't just, they use AI.
It's more strategic than that.
Very strategic. They're picking tools designed specifically for clarity and narrative power. It directly supports that whole simplify complexity mission.
Makes sense. And what about the topics? Are they niche or broad?
Seems pretty broad, actually, but relevant.
The notes say they plan to explore everything from understanding a new digital product, tech breakdowns, breaking down workplace trends, HR side maybe?
Yep.
The latest life business happenings, so current events, or exploring how AI is changing our world.
So quite a range.
It is. But what's compelling isn't just the variety, it's how it all aligns, These are all complex, fast-moving areas.
Where simplification is actually really valuable.
Hugely valuable, yeah. A big challenge for anyone trying to keep up. Okay, so broad topics, specific tools. What about the actual format? What can you expect week to week?
The plan is apparently a blend of short visual storytelling videos and longer podcast-style episodes.
The mix. Okay.
And they give examples of the types of content.
Like what?
Product breakdowns,
Yeah.
okay? Demystifying tech. Research-backed opinions, so informed takes. frameworks for smarter living, actionable stuff again.
Right.
Yeah, conversations that challenge how we think, and hot trending life and business topics, so staying current.
It's a pretty comprehensive menu, isn't it? Seems like a lot there for a curious mind.
It does, which, raises an important question. What's the philosophy behind it all? Is there something deeper than just like summarizing trends?
Do the notes give us a clue about that, about what makes it truly different?
They absolutely do. And this is where I think it gets really interesting.
Okay.
The creator really emphasizes, quote, "It's not just about following trends, it's about finding meaning and own unique perspective in them."
Okay, so not just summaries.
Not at all. It sounds like it's about fostering critical thinking, moving beyond just the surface level to, a deeper understanding.
Finding meaning.
Right. Because true insight, it comes when you challenge your own thinking, connect ideas in new ways, and it sounds like that's the experience they want to deliver for you, the listener.
That's a really powerful distinction, actually. And their call to action kind of underlines that, doesn't it?
How so?
They want the audience to stack your insights, not just scroll through noise.
Stack insights, not scroll noise. I like that.
Too. It's a direct promise, isn't it? Stay curious, stay informed. It acknowledges that feeling of being overwhelmed by information.
Which we all feel.
Right. And it commits to providing real value, not just more noise. So if we summarize our little deep dive here into the Insight Stack's welcome notes, it seems pretty clear. This new platform, it looks poised to be a potentially valuable resource.
Focused on simplifying complexity.
Yeah, and offering unique perspectives across a pretty fascinating range of topics, too.
Yeah.
And all delivered with, real intentionality from a creator who clearly knows their stuff.
And, that leads us maybe to a final thought, something for you listening to consider.
Okay.
In this age we're in, just constant information overload, how crucial is it really to find curated, meaningful content that genuinely helps us get past just scrolling through noise and helps us actually start stacking insights? Maybe think about how you consume information right now. What truly adds value to your understanding?
What will you do differently?
Yeah. What will you do to move from just passive consumption to actively stacking those insights? Something to chew on.
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our deep dive today. If you found this discussion valuable, make sure to follow the deep dive for more explorations into the ideas and information that truly matter.
Stay curious.
Thanks for listening, and we'll connect with you soon.